A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark case that could reshape the boundaries of presidential power, the U.S. Supreme Court is set to hear arguments on Thursday regarding President Trump's executive order aimed at ending birthright citizenship for children born in the United States to non-citizen parents. This case, which has garnered significant national attention, raises critical questions not only about the legality of the president's immigration policy, but also about the extent of judicial authority in blocking presidential actions on a nationwide scale. The controversy began with an executive order issued by Trump in January, which sought to deny U.S. citizenship to babies born on American soil if their parents are not U.S. citizens or permanent residents. The move has been met with staunch opposition, as it seemingly contradicts the 14th Amendment of the Constitution, which guarantees citizenship to all individuals born or naturalized in the U.S. Critics have long viewed challenges to birthright citizenship as fringe legal theories, especially considering the Supreme Court's unanimous ruling from 1898 that affirmed birthright citizenship. Despite this historical precedent, Trump has maintained that the Constitution does not guarantee such rights, prompting him to issue the executive order on his first day back in office. This has led to a flurry of legal challenges from immigrant rights groups in 22 states, resulting in 3 federal judges blocking the order nationwide. The Justice Department has argued that these nationwide injunctions unfairly limit the president's ability to govern, claiming that they have reached epidemic proportions since Trump's administration began. The administration's legal team is not contesting the constitutionality of the executive order, but is instead challenging the power of lower court judges to issue nationwide injunctions that can halt presidential orders across the board. This argument has significant implications for the balance of power between the executive branch and the judiciary. If the Supreme Court sides with the Trump administration, it could lead to a scenario where different states have varying citizenship rules, depending on whether specific courts have blocked the policy. This outcome would create a patchwork of laws across the country, complicating the legal landscape for citizenship rights. Legal experts warn that such a ruling could diminish judicial checks on executive power, potentially forcing individuals to file separate lawsuits to protect their rights, rather than allowing for a unified legal challenge. The court's conservative majority, which includes 3 justices appointed by Trump, has expressed skepticism about the validity of nationwide injunctions in previous cases. Justice Neil Gorsuch has referred to the issue as one of great significance, indicating that the justices are aware of the broader implications of their decision. As the court prepares to hear oral arguments, the focus will likely shift away from the specifics of the birthright citizenship order and toward the legal question of nationwide injunctions. This is a critical juncture for the Supreme Court, as it grapples with the ongoing tension between executive authority and judicial oversight. The ruling is expected by early July, and its outcome could have lasting effects on the power dynamics within the U.S. government. The implications of this case extend far beyond the immediate issue of birthright citizenship. It raises fundamental questions about the role of the judiciary in safeguarding constitutional rights against perceived overreach by the executive branch. As the Trump administration continues to navigate legal challenges, the Supreme Court's decision will be closely watched by legal scholars, policymakers, and citizens alike. The stakes are high, as the court's ruling could set a precedent for how future administrations wield executive power and how the judiciary responds to those actions. The tension between the branches of government is palpable, and the Supreme Court's forthcoming decision may well define the contours of presidential authority for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.